and I'll tell you next time. But
The December 8th, 2023 board meeting, Schenectady Industrial Development Agency to order. Our first item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes. You all received them. Are there any additions or corrections? Not, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Make the motion.
Okay,
Second.
second, all in favor?
Aye.
Treasurer's report.
Let me do it. I can do it. Pretty easy. So total project income, 171,915. We had our deposit from the Mosaic Apartments project, which we had the groundbreaking recently, so they're underway. We had the support for that project. Metroplex took our portion of the fee, paid some legal expenses. The only other expense you'll see is the APSCO fence. Metroplex owns, the IDA owns a small piece of property on Bigelow Ave. It was being used as a cut through to get to the school. So we put a fence up to create a more safe situation for pedestrians, people walking to and from the school. So any questions, let me know.
Any questions? Not, we'll entertain a motion to approve this.
So moved.
Okay, second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
223 Liberty Street parking lots.
Yeah, we addressed this earlier this year. We purchased this parking lot to provide some more parking accessibility in the Lower State Street neighborhood. It's been used as a construction laydown and parking area for the terrific Wedgeway State Theater project. You see a big pile of gravel that's been there recently. The ring road around there supports some of the Union Street businesses and residents as well. It's working well. We'd like to just extend for one more year our short-term access agreement with the developer so they can continue to use it, alleviate their construction parking needs, and make sure that the project's working out well for the rest of the community.
Any questions? Not, I'll entertain a motion to approve resolution 663-23.
I'll make the motion.
Okay, second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Locomotive Lane Properties LLC.
Yeah, beautiful Mohawk Harbor. This is the apartment building, River House Apartments. They have, I think they're just about fully leased up there on the first floor commercial. The big SI Group relocation was the last piece of work. Really nice modern offices for their regional office. The developer has expressed they had a few capital expenses that they're finishing up hopefully by the end of the year here. We're going to extend it through, I think it was through March, we decided to do, just to give them a few extra months to make sure they have everything closed and equipment ordered and paid for. So after that, the exemption will have expired.
This was a big save. You know, SI wanted off their campus on Walton Road. They wanted to be in a very different setting. We convinced the Gillespie Group to convert the area next to the pool facing the river at the harbor to office space for them, and they absolutely love it. It is a fantastic space, very open, you know, all the things that tech businesses and people are looking for in an office now are in this facility. So it's, 100 plus folks work there. It's a huge save. Of course, we brought momentum to fill the SI space on Walltown Road. So it was a double win. And we want to thank Gillespie because it was a lot of work. They had to move the gym for the apartments. They had to really rearrange the whole first floor, but basically the entire first floor now on the apartment building facing the harbor is filled. Shaker Vine, Druthers, and we haven't been in the bunker yet. It's very nice. They did a great job, but the bunker did their own fit out. Plus, you just provided the space, but then you've got common area space for the apartments in it. SI Group is in it's about 20,000 square feet. It's a big space.
Yeah, just under 20,000. Yeah.
Space. So next time you're walking along the harbor, you can just walk down to the end and see their offices came out really, really beautiful. So great project. We're just finishing up a few more things, so we need to go through March.
Any questions?
And these are offices they're gonna rent out to different businesses, they're not already.
No, the SI Group leased the entire thing.
Yeah, so
SI,
that, yeah.
Moved from Balltown Road to this location. And otherwise would have left the county, so big save.
a great mix of businesses, so these offices and then the restaurants, and you have a customer right across the way. So it's really nice, healthy mix.
All right, then I will entertain a motion to approve resolution 664-23.
So moved.
Okay, second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Mill Lane project.
Yeah, so this is our typical assignment of a pilot. The IDA has our benefits in place to provide pilot payments. The developer, JT Pollard, who is also the owner and operator of the brewery, he's got his architecture business. He designed the whole building. I don't know how he does all of this. I've also seen him swinging hammers over the blockhouse and doing a little bit of everything. He's looked at in this challenging period with increase in interest rates, how best to get permanent financing in place. He's got some terrific, really well-respected development partners who want to come in. Mark Rosen, Joe Nicola, some of the more substantial projects in the capital region and beyond. They're going to come in, and it's going to be a condominium structure, which means that they basically, for financing purposes, split them into, we know condos, if someone owns a condo residential unit, but it is just for financing purposes, kind of divides the building up. City approved their all the local approvals from the city are in place to do this condo. They went to the New York State Attorney General's, received those approvals this past week. We will assign our pilot over to the new owners, in addition to Mr. Pollard's company, Mill Lane Apartments. So it's a complicated transaction, but I really had the A team. I mean, Ray spent countless hours on putting this permanent financing in place for what is the most substantial project for that area.
David as well, and it's a $45 million project. I kind of refer to it as the Proctors of Lower State Street. It's a big entertainment, apartment, tech office, home of some SCC programs. It's a great example of a mixed-use project by Bountiful Bread, and they're condoing it. We've been through all the approvals. I want to thank the mayor for his help in expediting the approval of the condo portion of the project with the state attorney general. He personally made calls and jumped into this, and we're ready to move forward. It brings a well-financed developer team in to run all the apartments and the top floor office, while JT retains the first floor retail and the brewery. And it's something we're going to see. We're already working on. We're going to see more and more of as people, decide to sell portions of a building versus the whole building to provide financing or to refinance projects. So we're seeing. So the city has adopted a whole set of rules to deal with this condo process going forward. So we're right at the precipice of getting this finalized, and it's the same development team that's involved with the Wedgeway project is going to be managing and owning the apartments, which is terrific.
So individuals won't buy the,
No,
it's just for finance.
second floor up,
Okay,
first floor down.
okay.
And Amanda just reminded us, we're subordinating our interest.
Yep, we'll subordinate our lease and our pilot mortgage to the new financing documents, which is pretty typical with a big refinance like that.
Any other questions? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve resolution 665-23. Okay, second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Union Graduate College Clarkson project.
Well, I did not know what a remarketing agent is, so that I had to look up that. And I guess M&T Bank has served as the securities dealer. It's a variable interest rate. This is for the Union Graduate College project, now known as Clarkson University's graduate program, over on 80 Knott Terrace, former gas station back when I was at Union. It's just, we have to consent to this change. M&T has gotten out of this business. Stern Brothers and Co. was picked by Clarkson to continue to be the remarketing agent, and we just need to consent to the change that they're looking to make.
Any questions?
Why is it that they need us to consent? I don't understand how this affects the IDA.
Because we actually wrote the debt, right? It's why do we need to consent?
Oh, right, we're the issue.
Yeah, we issued the bonds. The IDAs used to issue bonds. Now that all runs through the Capital Resource Corporation. But we did issue this, and because we issued it, we have to consent to the change in
It's a
remarketing.
really good question though, because anytime any of our projects go change banks or refinance, they have to get clearance from us. It's just a good chance for us to check on the project and make sure everything's good and make sure that we're good with it. Usually we are, but it's a good kind of safety check and part of our due diligence. We get to kind of go back and look at the project, make sure everything's working well. So it's a good point. We built into our covenants and our documents that any change like this has to come back to us, which I think is a good thing.
Any other questions? Excuse me, I'll entertain a motion to approve resolution 666-23.
So moved.
Okay, thank you. Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Mohawk Harbor Event Center.
Yes, this action is to start the deviation from our UTEP policy to provide a pilot for the facility. This is almost 100,000 square foot new event center and ice rink that would be the home of Union College hockey. I'm probably too close to this, so I'm going to start telling you about how amazing this is because I'm going to graduate and I got my son on skates, my daughter on skates, but it's a great partnership between the Classic Group. Union College is a lessee for the facility. Another transformational investment in what is, in my opinion, the best model of the brownfield tax credit program working in New York State. Just what a transformation. This would be, I think there's the final piece. Ray, do you have anything that you want to add?
No, we're excited to move this forward. We're still working out details of the pilot. We have to start the pilot deviation process, but we're getting closer to this becoming a reality. About 2,500 seats for hockey, 3,600 for events. The casino can do events there, we can do concerts. It's going to be a great venue. Got a great builder, great architect. And unlike in most communities where the city or the county run these things, usually at a deficit, we have a private developer who stepped up here and is going to run this thing, which is really an incredible commitment on the part of the Gillespie Group to finance and build this event center and operate it. So there's no ongoing cost to the community. It's a private sector development. We did receive some funding in last year's state budget for the project, but it's a lot of work. It's been in the works for a long time. I want to thank David for his steadfast attention to this project. It's been been in process for a long time, but it's moving forward. It's good. And I know our Discover Schenectady folks are really excited because the whole sports tourism thing is huge. We're able to host tournaments, events, basketball, hockey, all kinds of sports events can be held here as well as entertainment events. So they're already out looking for events to bring to Schenectady, and there might be additional accommodations built in support of this facility as well. It'll really help all the existing hotels, which are doing very well, and we continue to increase occupancy rates at our hotels.
Ray, where exactly is it going to be located?
Right on the water, next to the landing hotel, not immediately connected, but you got the landing hotel, you've got the bike path. We're gonna have to reroute the bike path a little bit, but it'd be on that piece of land right on the water.
The surface lot, landing hotel, the surface lot, and really be right next to that surface lot. And that, really kind of builds it out. I think it's a good thing it continues to like that along the water even farther. So
That's behind the hotel? Or
it's adjacent, right? So if the hotel, we're talking about the landing hotel.
Right.
If that's right on the water, and then you have their parking lot, it'd be right next to it. So it continue kind of that linear path of development along the.
You don't want it to be covered. We can't connect it to the casino because the casino is only over 21, right? You have to be over 21. So they want, you couldn't have it connected to the casino complex or the hotel. We wanted to have a little bit of a break because you're going to have, kids coming for hockey practice and tournaments and games. And so it's got its own footprint, but it's close. It's easy walk to the parking garage and to the other facilities.
And when you say there's a concert stage, just because I don't know about the ice skating rinks and what, is there like a cover over that, or you mean a separate concert
It's a
stage?
good question. It should have been clear in that. So Union wanted to maintain the intimate feel of Achilles or SR Arena, which hosts about 1,500, 1,800 down there. They wanted to keep it small. They like a smaller size arena with big capacity, full capacity. So for concerts, you're putting people on the floor, so you cover the ice and you have seating on the floor. So they're able to, they're going to have boxes, they're going to have corporate boxes there, but to basically increase the seating by having more perimeter seating up on the top row and then seating on the floor of the arena.
Yeah, like when the Rangers play versus the Knicks, Madison Square Garden, they just
Right.
sheet over it. You don't have to wear ice skates to the concert. We Metroplex completed the whole State Environmental Quality Review Act. The idea was listed as a involved agency. It really is. It's terrific. If you look at the MPP Center owned by the county in Albany, the alternative would be Union owning their own facility, which would be off the tax rolls. So they're looking to move this fast, and this is our first step in getting our involvement together.
So how long will it take?
To build? Well, they'd like to start almost immediately, even in the winter. I know they have a deadline to have everything in place, hopefully for the start of the 2025 hockey season, so like September-ish. I mean, it's a big project.
Yeah.
A lot of parts and pieces, which are not easy to get nowadays. So, but they have LaChase Construction working with LaBella as their designers. They have a great team in place to get this moving.
Same team that built the casino in 13 months, which was record time, is in place here. They're confident they can move quickly, but as David said, it's kind of a strange time still with supply chains.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll do a public hearing. We'll send out letters to the taxing jurisdictions, and then we'll be back to the IDA board in the future. Anything else?
Any other questions? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve resolution 667-23.
I'll make a motion.
Okay, second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, great. Is there any other business to
Just
come
we
before the
appreciate
IDA?
folks coming in so close to Christmas. Continue with the rapid pace. We try to send you as much information as we can. We hope we don't overload you. Another good way to follow what's going on is to follow Metroplex on Facebook. Thanks to Danielle and Jennifer. We're doing a good job of posting updates on Facebook just about daily on different activities that are happening in the economic development world of Schenectady. The Crane Street project is very exciting. Really started with this IDA, who's having Chubby's Pizza up there, building the non-resident library. You get a chance, drive up there. It's really impressive, $27 million project. It's going to really help that quarter. And lots of other activities. We have a ribbon cutting Tuesday for the new mobility center or mobility hub on Lower State, where the bus station used to be. The other communities in our region are struggling with these bus stations that are just a mess. And we figured it out, got it down, and have a new facility there. The college is opening their community college, or City Schenectady is opening their new hangar at the airport next Thursday at 2:00. So that's going to be exciting. We continue to see great levels of activity and lots of projects happening. I want to thank the staff there. It continues to be a very busy time, and for whatever reason, we always seem to have a lot of closings and things at the end of the year. So I'm sorry, literally like here on New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve, but it's all good. Lots of good things happening. So, thank you, and we're going to keep working on vacancies. If you have any other ideas, let us know.
Okay, and then before we adjourn, I'd like to welcome Scott back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Thank you. And wish everyone a very wonderful holiday season.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks.
I guess I need a motion to adjourn.
Oh, yes. I'll make that motion.
Okay, thank you. Second.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you all for your time.
Thank you.
Can you maybe email some of those openings?